Yes, sir. Come look, come build, come listen. Right? So, brother, you understand you were Israelite? Yeah, brother, so you understand you were Israelite, right? We the people in the Bible, people in this book. So you see yourself anywhere on this chart? Well, when you got to check off a job application, what do you check off? Judah? Nah. What's your father? What would you check off? Was he? Your father from Haiti? There you go. You from the tribe of Judah, right? So understand, right? So that's the tribe Christ came from, man. That's the Christ tribe. Right. So it's not that that's the original tribe, but that's one of the 12 tribes, right? Jacob had 12 sons, right? Let's go back to Genesis 49. So here's the proof that you are from the tribe of Judah. Right? Because after this, I'm gonna get into the curses, right? Right. So first start at the first verse, right? So we understand this. I want you to understand this. Read.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49 and 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last day.
Right, so understand, right? Jacob, right? Oh, he's also known as Israel. Right? Right. So pretty much, he was in the spirit, right? He was trying to tell his sons, right? Who are the progenitors of the 12 tribes. That in the last days, which we live in right now, where we would be at, what's going to happen to us, right? So here's what he told his son Judah. That would be concerning the tribe of Judah. Read.
Verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Right. So it said that we're going to be the tribe that our brothers will praise, right? So that's twofold, right? Because understand this. So not only did Christ come from us, right? Come from our tribe, right? The king came from our tribe. Look at everything. Are we not the trendsetters? Right? Hip hop music, the clothes, right? Just the lingo, the talking, everyone trying to imitate us, right? Right? We the trendsetters. Right. But this is prophecy, right? Read on.
God. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
Wait. So you understand that what this says? The hand. Are we gonna be the land? So let's read it again.
God. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
So understand, right? If you in the neck, your enemy, right? He got you by the neck. You understand what that's talking about? That we gonna live next to our enemies.
Right.
Where are we at right now? No. We from Jerusalem.
That's right.
Bring that out.
We from Jerusalem. That's where we from. I ain't no Hamite.
Right.
That's the biblical name, right? That's the biblical name for Africa, right? The land of Ham, right? Because that was Noah's son. He was the progenitor, right? The father of all the Africans, right? So it said we are going to be in the land. I'm going to be the land of our enemies, right? Because look at all the other tribes, right? You look on that list. Do they not got countries and islands? What about little old Judah? Of course, we are. You're supposed to love yourself, right? But let's read on.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
Right, so understand, right? He said we are lion's whelp, right? Talking about our nature, right? Look at all the slave revolts, right? We fight, right? Right? We know, people try to come at us, right? We're going to fight for our rights. We're going to demonstrate it. Look at just our history, right? Nat Turner, right? Gabriel Prosser, right? Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, right? You go later on, the Civil War. Did we not fight in it? Right? Right? We fought in it, right? Look at, right? Not even just that, right? You look at the Civil Rights Movement, right? From, I forget his name. What's And what's the Pan African dude? No. Not that. Not Patrice Lumumba. Marcus Garvey. There you go.
Yeah.
Marcus Garvey. I don't know why the name was eluding me.
Yeah,
But Marcus Garvey, right? What he wanted us to do? He wanted us to build a nation, right? You look at Dr. Martin Luther King. What he wanted? Well, he was a little off, right? Because he got into integration, but he still got into economics. Once he got into economics, what they did? Kill him, right? You look at Malcolm X, right? Killed him, right? You look at Fred Hampton. What they did? Killed him, right? Right. So we had that fighting nature, but read on.
He stooped down, he crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Right, you good. So it says, as an old lion, sister, come hear this word, right? You're an Israelite, right? You wait right here and listen, right? So understand this, right, brother? It says an old lion, right? So right now we got an old lion. Look at our nation, right? Our people are destroyed. Right? Look at our sisters, man. Right? Our sisters don't want to dress modestly. Our men, we want to whore out our sisters, right? So we are stooped down. We are old lion, right? We're not mighty no more. Right. Now I told you I was gonna go into the curses, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 64. No, 68. 28 and 68, right? Because we gotta understand, we're in a nation of our damn captivity, right? Guess where we at? We back in Egypt, man.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So, brother, right? So you know the story of Moses, right? So when the Israelites were in Egypt, what were we? Were we in Egypt going like this with them?
No.
Wait, so say it one more time, brother. Say it on the mic.
The Egyptians was enslaving the Hebrews, and Moses, he was one of the children that was saved, and he saved the Hebrews from it.
Right, and he did that through Christ, right? So we was slaves, right?
Right.
We were slaves in Egypt, right? So we shouldn't be into all that. So understand, all that Egyptology, Kemetic nonsense, right? Guess what? Oh, right. But I want you to understand this, right? Just because they look like you, don't mean they are you.
That's right.
That part.
Right? Because guess what, man? They said all that, because Egyptologists say, well, we had Ma'at. But they had Ma'at and then enslaved us? Where's that in the Ma'at? Oh yeah, you can have some slaves. Enslave the Hebrews. Right? So let's finish the scripture out.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So we're not going to see our homeland no more. We're going to go into Egypt. But how are we going to get there?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So we're going to be sold, right? Look at history, right? When we're not sold as slaves. Read on.
For bondmen.
For slave men.
And bondwomen.
Slave women. So if you want to sleep with that white man, go ahead.
And no man shall buy you.
Right. So when it says no man shall buy you, right? That goes to what we were talking about earlier, that old lion, right? No man's going to redeem us. No man's going to save. But you know who is going to save you? Christ, right? That's the Redeemer.
That's right.
That's the Savior. Give me the patience of the saints, man. Revelation 18 and 10. Right? Because Revelation 14 and 12, so like 12 and 14, so like I'm off the. I'm shooting from the hip. No, right there. 14 and 12, right? So this is right, because we the saints, right? This is what we waiting on.
John, it's the book of Revelation chapter 14 and verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahweh Shah.
Oh, what? Right, hold up. Go up, go up. There you go. Hold up. Yep. Start at 10. Start at 10. Right? Because understand, when Christ comes back, right? You think it's going to be hugs, kisses? You think Christ is going to come through? Yahweh, you think Christ is going to come through like, hey, what's up, man? Tap you up. He's going to roll up a blunt, smoke with you. You want to know what Christ got to do? Let's read.
God. This is the book of Revelation chapter 14 and verse 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Right, so guess what? It said the wrath of God.
Right.
Do it sound like do it sound like he's gonna roll up and smoke with you? It don't, right? Read on.
God. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone.
So that's the smoke. That's the smoke. That's the smoke. So if you're a sinner, right? You don't repent as an Israelite. You don't keep the commandments, right? Right? You're gonna be seen as a Gentile, as these other nations. And guess what's gonna happen? Hot fire for your ass.
That's right.
Read on.
God. In the presence of the holy angels.
Right? So the angels are gonna be there, right? And you're gonna be like, help! Stop! They're gonna stand there, they might pass in the storage.
That's right. And in the presence of the Lamb.
Right.
And the smoke of the torment ascended up forever and ever. And they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahweh Shah.
So brothers, you know any commandments? Because we just told you, right? If you don't keep the commandments, you're gonna die. Right? Let's go to Exodus 20. Let's go to Exodus 20. Right? Exodus 20, right? Right. So you know some of the commandments, right? Thou shalt not steal, right? Right. Con. Right? You will learn brother, right? You will learn brother. So understand, right? Right. So let's go to commandment number 4. Do you know what today is? Today is Saturday. But it's something special. What's today? Oh, pray, brother, I like this brother. What's your name? Michael Lewis? Brother Jared, man. Yo, guess what? Today is the Sabbath day. Right? Right, so it's the Sabbath day, right? So do you know what's special about the Sabbath day? Con. Let's bring it out. Let's read it.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 7. Thou shalt not, Slakia. Verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Verse 9. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. Verse 10. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou nor thy son.
You drop it right there. So it's a day of rest, right? But there's other things you're supposed to do, right? How we keep the Sabbath day holy, right? Right. There you go. Go to Exodus 35, right? You know exactly what I want. Exodus 35 and 3, because we're not supposed to be cooking, right? No, you cook six. No, you cook day 1 to 6, right? But the Sabbath, you're not supposed to be cooking.
Right.
Right? You can eat, right? Like say, brother, like eat some fruit, right? Bowl of cereal, right? Some yogurt, right? You can fast, granola bars, drink some water, But it's to say that's not the day to be, cook up a meal because your body needs that rest. You feel me? Your body needs that rest. So let's read, because I'm not going to give you my words. I'm going to give you the Lord's words.
That's right. This is the book of Exodus chapter 35 and verse 3. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
Right. So that kindling fires, right? So you gotta understand. No, kindle fire. So that's talking about you know, like you gotta remember, put things in context, right? So in the time of Moses, was there a stove? Right. So if you wanted to cook something, what you had to do? You had to gather sticks, right? Make a fire. That's why it says don't kindle no fire, right? Right? Do you want to know it's another rule for the Sabbath? You're not supposed to be buying. Right? Give me Nehemiah 10 and 31. Right? We're not supposed to be buying on those days. Right? We're not supposed to be buying. No buying, no selling. So that's not the day. Seventh day is rest, man. Right? Stay off Amazon. Right? No, you go, right? You can be on YouTube to edify yourself, but that's not the day to go on Amazon and look at the hot new deals, you know. Right? You're not supposed to be doing that, right? Right? So you understand, like, think of the world we live in, right? Right? It's a capitalist society. What do they want you to do all day? Buy.
Right.
You look on your phone, what do you see? Ad. Right?
Who's the biggest consumers? That's right.
Right? They bring it out. Who's the biggest consumers?
Us.
Right? We love to buy. And you see the brokest dude in the world with the richest outfit on. He got on Gucci flip-flops, cashmere socks, right? Lamb. He got he's looking at his Sunday best on a Monday.
That's right.
With no money in his damn pocket.
Wicked.
Do that make sense? That's not a contradiction. Right. Let's bring it out. Let's get it.
This is the book of Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day, and that we would leave the seventh year and exaction of every debt.
Right. So that last part is talking about another law regarding your neighbor, right? But the important thing to take that from that scripture, right? It says we're not gonna buy, right? So in that time, Nehemiah, right? We was in our land, right? We in Jerusalem, right? They pull up to the front of Jerusalem with their carts, right? They got their oils, they got their, got the hot new camel, right? Camel with the good hump, right? Fresh sandals, right? Right. But guess what? But you know what? And they was out there to tempt us, right? Are we not tempted? Do we not get tempted? Right. But why you gotta think about it. Why go to give me the book of Judah. Right? Go to 5 and 17.
Bring it out!
Go to the book of Judah 5 and 17 from the Apocrypha. Right? Because you gotta understand, when we keep these commandments, the Lord's gonna fight for you, man. The Lord's gonna dwell with you. He's gonna move with you. He's gonna protect you. Right? Bring it out.
This is the book of Judah, chapter 5 and verse 17.
Go to 20.
Verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people,
So if we sin,
and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
so are we not overcoming this society right now? Right? Because we in sin, right? Right? We in sin. But the other, understand, this is another nation talking. Right? They getting counsel on how to deal with us. Right? So the nations, they know who we are. Do you understand the power of that? That they know who you are, but we don't? Right? Read on.
Verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation,
So we keep the commandments.
let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their God be for them.
So our God will literally fight for us if we keep the commandments.
Right.
Defend us. Right? What you got? Bring that out. Right. But before we get there though, right? Let's get the brother some more commandments, right? Right? So another commandment, right? So you see what we all wearing, right? On our shirts. You know what these are? No, not this. On the bottom of my shirt. So these are called fringes, right? Give me Numbers 15 and 38. Right? This is something we're commanded. So Think about cultures, right? How you know if someone's from Scotland? They got that skirt on, they got a kilt, right? And they got the bagpipe, right? That's how you know they're from Scotland, right?
Right.
How I know someone's from Sweden, right? They got them wood shoes, the clogs, right? So we have a dress code, right? A way we're supposed to be dressing so that they know who we are, right? The way we're supposed to be dressing, now, brother, it's not to come at you, but you got your pants sagging, right? That's not our culture. That's not how we're supposed to be dressing.
Right.
No. What you're supposed to have is fringes. Bring it out.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
Oh, brother, the gold you see, those are the fringes, right? At the end of our shirts. Read on.
Throughout their generation.
No, just for a limited time only.
Throughout their generation.
Nah, just for the one day.
Throughout their generation.
So we're supposed to wear that forever, bro. Forever, right? Generation, that means you gonna have fringes on, your son gonna have fringes on, his son's gonna have fringes, and so forth. Read on.
And they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So that's why we got the blue, right? Paying attention, brother? Right, so look, that's why we got the blue right here, and it's the fringe, right? But you know the significance of it, right? Let's edify, let's get an understanding, right? Read on.
Verse 39. And it shall come to and it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all commandments of the Lord, and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go whoring.
Right, so the reason why we wear the fringes is to remind us of the commandments, right? Remind us of the commandments and not use our own. Because would you say that everyone's mind is right? Right? Do you trust your own mind? Do you think you do? So let's see what's in the. Let's go to Mark 7:21. Let's see what's in the mind of man, right? But no, right. But brother, just to understand, this is the reason why we're supposed to wear the fringes, because you might just. So we like to, we as a people, right? We like to justify our wrongdoings in our own mind, right? Our brother is saying, man, I'm not wrong for messing with doing this girl. He wasn't even doing her right. Oh, I'm not wrong for robbing my brother. He wasn't rocking that right. He don't need that car. He don't need them Jordans. Oh, why he was out that late at night? He shouldn't have been on my block, right? But I want you to think of something, right? If I go to China, right, hold up, and I'm about to get on you, brother. Go smoke that. I'm about to get on you, brother. Right? I'm about to get on you. So this is what I'm just talking about, right? So read that.
7:21. Come on. This is the book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 21. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts.
Right, so your mind, so it said, when it says the heart, right, it's talking about your mind, because it just said thoughts, right? Your mind don't pump blood. Read on.
Proceed evil thoughts.
You can trust your mind.
Proceed evil thoughts.
Read on.
Adulteries.
Right, so what's one of the commandments? Thou shalt not commit adultery, right? Right, so out of the man, dude to look at it, man, he don't need her. She need a man like me. Right? I had someone tell me the other day, oh yeah, it's good for me to go and mess with that man's wife. She's probably going to treat him good after that. What kind of madness is that, right? Only we think of that. I ain't trying to curse on the mic, but only we think of that foolishness. We know it?
Fornications.
Right? Being a whoremonger, right? Dudes want to go around mess with 1 million women, right? Women want to have 1 million men, right? Men, they want to take it up the ass.
Wicked.
Right? Our women, right? Our women, right? Our women, I don't need a man, right? They think they could be the man.
Right. Fool.
Right? Read on.
Murders.
right? Killing each other. Brother, how many killings you see here in Albany, man? Almost every day, right?
That's right.
It's sad, it's sad, man.
Thefts.
Right, thievery. Like we went over with stealing.
Covetousness.
Covetousness. You know what covetousness means? That strong desire to steal, right? Looking at another brother. Oh, he got the good Jordans? I ain't get that drop. That looked like my size. That looked like my size. That's our people. That's not our people though, right? We don't.
Wickedness.
Just evilness, right? Our men be out here raping our sisters, right? We out here beating our kids to death, killing each other. We don't.
Deceit.
Right? Liars. You can't trust each other.
Lasciviousness.
Lasciviousness, right? That goes in that strong sexual lust to a point where brothers is raping our sisters, raping each other, all this foolishness, right? Right? But brothers don't want to go out and meet a woman. Brothers is in a dark room jerking off.
Wickedness.
Right? Did you read? I read an article the other day. Dude jerked himself to death.
Wickedness.
Right? They do that. Read on.
An evil eye.
Right? Just don't you see that? Right? You walking through a neighborhood, dudes who got the screw face, and they got evil thoughts in their mind. Oh, we about to line him. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. Read on.
Blasphemy.
Right? People say they know God, right? I'm keeping the commandments. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. But guess what, man? You can't trust. I heard it.
Pride.
Right? Pride, man. We can't tell no brothers nothing, man. We can't. Okay, you try to humble a brother. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Oh, you shouldn't sell drugs to your community. I'm getting money. What are you talking about? We don't?
Foolishness.
Just foolishness, man. Stupidity. But guess where all these things come from? Bring it out.
All these evil things come from within and defile the man.
So it defiles you, man. It defiles you. I got one last thing to give you, man. Give me 1 Corinthians 3:16.
Bring it out.
Right? Because I see you smoking, bro. And now, brother, before I came in this truth, right? I'm not telling you to talk down. I used to smoke, brother. I used to smoke, right? But I had to learn that. Guess what? I'm defiling my temple.
That's right.
Right. Right. But you understand, because people say that, right? But they got that from the Bible. Do you understand the significance of that statement? Right. Let's bring it out.
This is the book of Corinthians, 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16. Ye know not that ye are the temple of God.
So you're the temple of God, right? So that Christian church, that's a damn building, right? That mosque is a damn building.
That's right.
Right? The Lord's not in there. His Spirit's not in there. He's in you, brother.
That's right.
Do you understand how powerful that is? Do you think if our people knew that the Spirit of God dwelt in us, that we would treat each other how we treat each other? Would you think we would treat ourselves how we treat ourselves? Think about how high esteem we would hold ourselves. The way it would change our community. Read on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are.
So you're the temple of God,
That's
right?
right.
So we read in Revelation, right? That smoke and torment. So guess what? You're going to defile your temple. You're going to give into those evil thoughts. You're going to go against the commandments. Yo, man. Lord got hot fire for your ass.
That's right.
Tiss. And that's it, man. You know, our people got to understand, brother. Is there anything I want you to take away from this? We are the Israelites, man. Give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. The only thing the Lord will give us so much, right? Don't you see? We'll turn the sun on every day, man. Right? Blue sky. Yeah, we be like, oh, it's hot today, right? But it's whatever. You outside alive, right? Right? You breathing, right? So we got to give reverence to the Creator. Do the only thing He asks us to do. Read on. 12 and 13.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So if I was to sum up everything I was saying, right?
Fear God.
Fear God, right? Listen to God.
and keep the commandments.
Keep what?
Keep the commandments.
Keep what?
Keep the commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
Read on.
Khan. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
So understand, brother, we went into those evil thoughts, right?
That's right.
So keeping the commandments, right? Give me Deuteronomy 6 and 25. I'm about to wrap it up, but someone else is gonna get on this mic, right? So it said every work, right? So you're gonna be, understand, brother, we're gonna be judged. You understand when you die, right? This body goes into the dust, right? But your soul doesn't die, right? You go back to the Father. But in the day, in the final hour, right? Your soul's gonna be brought back up, and you're gonna have to stand before the Father, and all your works are gonna be judged, whether it be good or evil. But how you think the Lord's gonna judge you, right? You think it's gonna be? You understand that the court system, it imitates the Bible, right? So it's not gonna be a jury, right? Someone, how do you plead? No, the Lord's gonna be right there with that book of life and the Bible, all the things you did in your life. And he's gonna, and guess what? See how it stacked up compared to the Bible. And guess what? You know you could die twice? There's a second death, brother. There's a second death, right? He has the power to kill your soul. So we're not supposed to be out here fearing man, listening to man, fear the man upstairs, right? But how do you do that? You keep the commandments, right? Read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord thy God, as he hath commanded us.
Right. So, brother, we commanded to keep the commandments, right? I'm glad you a humble brother. What's your name one more time? Michael Lewis? Michael, man, good meeting you, right? To that, I give a mighty shalom, give all powers and grace to the Father and his Son, Yahweh Shah, right? If you want to stay, other brothers don't get in the mic and get some mortification. To that, I say shalom.
Shalom.